I'm Randy Irwin, National President of the National Federation of Federal Employees and DBR of NFFE Federal District 1. We're very proud to represent 110,000 federal employees nationwide. We represent about 50,000 workers at the Department of Defense, folks that keep our military ready. We represent the nurses, doctors, and healthcare professionals at about 50 VA hospitals and outpatient clinics across the country. That means that the health of the American veteran is in the hands of NFFE IAM members. We represent about 20,000 workers at the U.S. Forest Service. A lot of the people that you've seen putting out fires out west and keeping our communities safe. We represent those folks. We represent pretty much any passport worker that you've ever engaged in, met and adjudicated your passport. We represent all the passport workers nationwide. And then we represent workers at about 35 additional agencies, federal agencies and departments across the country. And so one of the things that is very important in the federal sector, we've got what's called a limited scope of bargaining. We're not allowed to bargain over wages and benefits. We can't strike. That's a little bit of a limitation. But on the other hand, it makes legislative action and lobbying extremely important to what we do, because a lot of the bread and butter issues we don't settle those at the collective bargaining table. We settle them on Capitol Hill. And so that's a big piece of what we do as a union, is that lobbying effort for federal workers. And we're very proud of the work we've done. The NFFE's been around over 100 years. We were established in 1917. We've been affiliated with machinists for 23 years now, to be fighting machinists, and proud of our affiliation. And so yeah, but we've been, a lot of the reason it's a good job to be a federal employee, but we got federal employees a pension. We got federal employees, all the rights and privileges that federal employees have are things that we fought for. We fought for a pay scale. We fought for classification, things that are very important in the federal sector, the things that our union fought for and got. And in more recent years, we're very proud of what we've done to protect federal employees. They have come after government workers' pensions in every corner of this country, but I'm very proud to say that federal workers still have a good pension in this country. But we're always fighting for more respect for federal workers, because they do great work and they're not given the respect that they deserve. As I said, we represent about 20,000 workers in the U.S. Forest Service, and about half of those are wildland firefighters, are getting a $20,000 per year pay increase, which is life-changing for wildland firefighters. So we fought hard for that. We're proud of it.
Let's talk about the huge win we recently had regarding our wildland firefighter classification, which was huge, and our temporary pay raise that we got. That was very life-changing for a lot of folks in the wildland firefighter community. We've been suffering so much loss, whether it's retention, fatalities, brothers and sisters dying of cancer. I mean, there's so much that we've been dealing with that's just unbearable. These huge wins that we've gotten recently are just the beginning of many more. However, it's not going to happen without folks joining in, filling in these positions within their local, filling in these positions within NFFE and IAM, and being part of the fight, being part of the solution. With all my years in fire, almost 20 years in with the federal agency as a wildland firefighter, I've seen how we can make this progression, and that progression is going to be with NFFE and IAM.
This wildland firefighter pay victory, it's a big thing, but the reason it happened is because we've seen membership increase among wildland firefighters. Their power has increased, and with it, their engagement has increased. And it's a beautiful thing when people understand that when they get together with their coworkers and stand together in union, through the union, that there's things that they can't even fathom, the things that we can accomplish when working together. So that's why we're strength in numbers. That's what unionism is, and the more people we have engaged in this fight and part of the team of making progress, the better off we're all going to be.